Now those are cool. Oh, I would have that alien for sure.
Yeah.
$450. But I would definitely get that one. You know, that's heavy duty too.
Yeah.
From the bears, oh, the wolf is awesome. That is fucking awesome. The bear, I like the wolf. I'd have the alien on my property somewhere.
Yeah.
Bet your dad liked them eagles.
Yeah. Oh, he would. He definitely would. Look at that.
And oh wow, look at the Bigfoot, man.
Oh,
I'd have that in the woods.
$3,000.
Wow.
Yeah, $3,000.
But that is awesome.
What is it, sir? Yeah.
I feel like I might can make that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's literally made, all of stuff just made out of trees. Is the animals made out of trees?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're not. That is awesome.
Yeah, it is. That gator back there is cool
You
too.
can sit on top of that.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Just stick your head in the bear's mouth. You know, hey.
What?
Come here.
Okay, come in. She's just looking around.
Here is today's problem in trucking.
Morning, everybody. We are doing an art load, which was a little bit crazy.
Come on, this
Oh
way.
my God, which way?
Race.
Leave in the comments where you think we are.
I know a place where we can go and be alone.
It is super windy out there. It's calling for some pretty good storms down here in Memphis today.
So come away with me, nobody has to know.
I swear I keep thinking somebody's gonna be in these trees.
Where we gonna go?
You getting cold?
For sure, bro.
I ain't scared to go outside, bro.
Then go.
Be right back.
Go, run tail. I mean, I could basically see his.
I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me.
In 1.25 miles, keep right on I-71. Be in either of the two right lanes.
morning, everybody. Just thought I would get on here. We are in Brooks, Kentucky. I just got loaded. Now I'm putting in the address to where we're taking this in Reno. This is a long one, 2,125 miles loaded. Pretty long. After Michael drove 750 miles yesterday just to get here to pick this load up. We don't normally pick up loads that's that far out, but I was up there in New Jersey and I just took this to get out of that area because there's always so many trucks up there, and having to just sit there for days and compete, I've just gotten used to just grabbing a load and getting out of there. So we'll probably we dropped this on Friday, and then we'll probably sit there over the weekend until we get a load for Monday. Hopefully we get a load out of there for Monday. 2128. On the GPS. So let's see. Look and see how it's sending us. Well, it looks like we're going to be going Kentucky, Missouri, and then up to Nebraska. Well, let's see how this is taking us. 65 north, keep left, I-64 west towards St. Louis. Either way, it's taking us the way we need to go. Now I gotta get us departed and we can get out of here. We've picked up from this place plenty of times. We actually normally pick up from a building that's to my right down here. It's been in our videos plenty of times. It's always a bunch of FedEx drivers sitting out there. But this building goes along with that building down there. I'll show you what this looks like. It's nothing fancy. It's just a standard storage building. As you can see down through there, it's just got a bunch of docks. And FedEx, we pick up a lot of loads out of here. Probably one of the busiest companies that we pick up for, actually, that comes out of here. Brooks, Kentucky always has a ton of loads. So, but I guess I'm gonna get myself going here. I haven't done anything. We just now got loaded and I got everything put into my GPS, and now I'm gonna get all my stuff ready and we're gonna get down the road. So I'll talk to you guys in a few hours. Bye-bye.
Not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything gone white and everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. I don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Glycerine. I'm never alone, I'm alone all the time. Are you at one, or do you lie? We live in a wheel where everyone steals. But when we rise, it's like strawberry fields. I treated you bad, you bruised my face.
I guess what we do, we ended up dropping that load in New Jersey, and then I took a load that was picking up in Brooks, Kentucky, and the deadhead on that was 715 miles. And I know that seems like a lot.
Yeah, I probably think we're crazy. Why would you take a 700-mile deadhead load? Which, I mean, we could have gotten a load out of where we were. I mean,
Yeah.
like a $1,500, $2,000 load. They're everywhere in that area. But
Yeah.
the pay, I mean, it was what, like a 5,500 mile or dollar
It was
load?
paying $5,327.55.
Yeah.
So I took it, and it was going to Reno, Nevada.
And if you put that with 3,000 we just made, like
Yep.
that's close to a $9,000 week. And
Yep.
that hits our goal, like 10K a week, and you're happy.
Yeah.
7,500 week, we're happy. Like anywhere between those numbers. If you can do that every week, then you're doing well. If you can hit between 75 and 10K every week. Our cut of it isn't that impressive, you know, but now it's a little better. We get a bigger cut, we get the fuel surcharge, we get a lot more of the accessory. There's a lot of things that we get that we wasn't getting then. So
Yeah, we ever get to the month that we're actually doing videos for where we are now, we'll do a side by side and show you the difference.
yeah, it was a good decision. I know after you picked that load up, you stopped at a rest area.
Yeah.
I think it was either Indiana or Illinois. I don't remember, but it'll be a Goshen rest area. And I know you filmed some stuff there, and you and Reese got out. I think I was still asleep.
Yeah, I think I just pulled over to get up, stretch my legs. I got the dog out.
Yeah.
Just walking around, filming while I was letting her play around a little bit. And we do that all the time. I mean, you see him out with the dog all the time. Like, we have to get her out and let her stretch her legs, you know.
Yep.
Let her get some exercise throughout the day. Now that
Especially
it's
lately.
summertime, like I get her out every couple hours and let her, you know, run around, wear herself out. Stopped at this rest area. I've been driving for a few hours. It's not a very big rest area, as you can see. Need to run in here and use the bathroom. Thank you. This is what it looks like. All right. I went in and used the restroom. Now I'm gonna get the dog out and let her run around for a little bit because she's just been laying back there on the bed with Michael while he's sleeping. All right, we are literally still at the rest area. I went in and used the restroom, and I've been driving for a few hours. Picked up in Brooks, Kentucky, and I think I just crossed over the line out of Missouri. But it's a beautiful day out here, so I got the dog out because she's just been laying back there. Hopefully you guys can hear me over all these trucks, but she's just been laying back there with Michael because he drove all night. To get us to Brooks, Kentucky, so I could pick this load up this morning. But I just thought I'd get her out and let her run around. I already got her out this morning. She got soaking wet because yesterday when I was driving to Pennsylvania, it rained all day. Like non-stop heavy rain all day. And then when I got her out this morning in Kentucky, everything was wet. She got soaked, but I had to get her out because she hadn't gotten out. a mission. She's got to see and smell everything
True that.
at a new place.
Oh, don't be a hater on Reese, cause you just a little jelly, I think. You wish you can smell like Reese can. For example, follow Reese right over here. Yep, I can sense it right about here. Oh yeah, just when I thought 3 squirrel turds mixed with possum poop.
You about done?
Oh my god, you didn't even know it was there. That's gotta suck for you, hee hee hee. I think there's some more gold right over here. Jackpot, we got chipmunk duty, oh yeah.
It's not a very big rest area. It's got, I don't know, maybe 35 parking spots here, maybe.
Oh, that's so gross.
But I needed to get out of the truck for a few minutes. The dog needed to get out for a little bit, just stretch our legs. And then, oh, and that reminds me, I already got us another load too. Yesterday, a baseball load hit the board, and it was only paying like $3,100, and it was picking up 181 miles from Reno, and it was going to Oklahoma. So I waited till this morning. Let's go back this way, come on. I waited till they sent it out to the trucks to bid on this morning, and I put a bid in on it for $42.99, which is basically $4,300. And it was originally only paying $31 and some change, but they ended up giving it to me. So this is going to be my first baseball load that we've ever done before, so with FedEx. And it picks up on Sunday, and then we drop it at 7:30 on Tuesday morning. So I guess we're going to be picking up when they get done playing, and then we'll drop it before they start playing again on Tuesday. So pretty good load. Like, I mean, I could have went 500 miles over to San Diego and maybe got a $7,000-8,000 load out, but who knows how many days that would have took when I got a load and I'm just literally turning around and picking it up. I'm dropping on Friday, and I'm picking that load up on Sunday. So I don't think it's that bad at all, honestly. I think it actually, and it'll go on with this week's check, because our checks run from Tuesday to Tuesday. So worked out really well. But I guess I'm gonna jump off here and put little butt back in the truck and maybe grab me something to eat for lunch. It's after lunch, but get something to eat and get back on the road. I'll talk to you guys in a little while. See ya. But the load that we ended up picking up in Brooks, Kentucky, that load was 1 pallet. It was 129 pounds. It was temp controlled at 15 to 25 with a set point of 20 Celsius. It paid, the loaded on it was 21.25, and the deadhead was 715 miles. It paid $5,327.55 to the truck, and we made $1,834.95. That was our cut. It paid $1.87 per mile, and it was $28.40 altogether on the loaded miles.
Yeah, I mean, they still made money on it. We all still made money, but
yeah,
every load, sometimes even if it ain't $2 a mile, it's still almost a $6,000 load. So
yeah, and sometimes you just have to go after the money,
yeah. And that's what we did, and it picked up the same place we always go to Reno at. That you guys have seen me drive and park there plenty of times at night. You've seen her get up and pick up there plenty of times in the morning. So that's an easy place. And then driving out west is normally pretty easy and scenic.
Yeah.
We haven't been to Reno since we worked at Panther.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we've been to Reno.
Yeah, and like I was saying, sometimes you just go after the money. You know, we knew that we were fixing to transition from R2R over to this truck, you know, and we're going to be down for a week, maybe 2 weeks, getting this truck up and going, you know. So at that point, I was just going after money.
Yeah, that's that's what we were trying to do, get a couple good settlements in, because we were down for weeks without any settlements before we actually started getting paid again. So
we just now got our first check.
Yeah. I wonder how from the time we got our last settlement there to the time we got our first settlement here.
I can tell you exactly. I think it was the 30th, because we got a settlement the week that we left.
Okay, well, even if it was the 30th, we just got our first settlement here a couple days ago. Would have been the 25th. So that's on 3.5 weeks. Like, so it takes time to get going. I mean,
it does.
We finally made it past that point. And it's a little bit different at FedEx, because you get paid on Wednesdays here.
Well, technically, you get paid on Tuesdays.
Yeah, well, because it's ES, we get paid on Wednesdays.
Like, you have to have all your loads turned in at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday. And then Thursday, they give you a copy of what your pay is going to be. So that way, if they've missed anything, you have that grace period from Thursday to that next Tuesday to say, hey, my check's not right, and gives them a couple of days to fix it. And then you get your check on Tuesday.
So once we own the truck, we'll get paid on Tuesday.
Yeah, but right now, ES gives it, they get it on Tuesday, we get it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So.
ES is Expediter Services. It's the company that we're currently running.
And they only hold you 1 week behind.
Yeah.
With R2R, they hold you 3 weeks. And then you gotta try to keep track of your loads that's pushed out for 3 weeks. And they held you 2 full weeks behind before, so you didn't get a check for you had to wait
every
3
time you
weeks.
get paid there, you're getting paid for what you did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, basically.
When it should always be you're getting paid for what you did last week.
Yeah.
That's the way, most people are normally, that's the way it is.
Yeah.
The way they did it, you got paid for what you did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So when you first start, it's damn near a month before you get your first settlement.
It took forever to get our first settlement. And again, it is hard to keep track of all that too. Like, obviously I keep the books and all that, but when you're sitting here and you're like, what am I making next week? You have no idea, because I got to go back and look, because what we just did last week, we ain't getting paid for. We're getting paid for the stuff we did before that. So
I like it way better now. Like the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You get paid for what you did last week. Just runs from Tuesday to Tuesday.
yeah,
You get
that's
paid
how
on
it should
Wednesdays.
be.
And I kind of like getting paid on Wednesdays too. Something different. But
I think that's how it should be. Why you're holding people 2 weeks behind like that, there is no reason for it.
I mean, you have to make reasons to get up and move around and get out of the truck and walk. Otherwise, you find yourself living in about 4 square foot per day, of not really leaving or getting any kind of even walking. You have to force yourself to do things.
Me and Michael, we always worked in furniture, and like we had jobs to where you wasn't working in AC, and like we were pretty fit humans because we worked in the heat all day. Our jobs were actually physical, and now, I mean, both of us has put on weight just from being in the truck,
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm working in furniture. I worked on production pay, so I got paid for how many pieces I did, and all day it was just moving fast.
I mean,
there's 8-way hand tie or upholstery.
Like your top weight was like 160, 170.
Yeah, it might have been 180.
Yeah, 180 tops.
Yeah, now I'm probably more like
I mean, I was like 100 to 120 pounds, and now I'm almost like 140, 150.
Yeah,
because you don't get any exercise in the truck.
And then you get, if you also have some junk food addiction.
Well, yeah, that doesn't help. But you got to imagine, say for like this week, like we literally slept, drove, slept, drove, slept, drove. And by the time Friday rolled around, like we were both exhausted and like, thank God we're dropping this load and we're off for the weekend.
Yeah.
But then when you are off, like you just want to watch TV because you've not got to watch any TV all week.
You want to relax.
You want to have snacks. You want to go in Walmart and buy a bunch of junk food. I know it's just a bad habit, but we don't get the luxuries that you get like living at home.
It's a different life.
Yeah.
That's for sure. It's a
You
different
have
life.
to be able to cope with this kind of life because there's people that come in here out here that they can't do it. They like
It's not for everybody.
yeah, it's not.
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, it takes a lot to get used to. Like this is home.
Yeah.
This is it. I mean, for most of the month anyway. This
Yeah.
is it. This is where you eat, sleep.
And not only
Watch
that,
TV,
having to sleep while
work.
this truck is moving. That is
Yeah.
not an easy task.
That's the worst part of having, and especially I will say I like this truck. I like a lot of things about this truck, but for some reason, this is the roughest riding truck that we have drove to date.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
know
it's
why.
because it's two pieces.
Yeah, because this is
This
a
is
day
a day cab, and then
then-
they had that added on.
That's the only thing I can figure out. I mean, I'm gonna have them check the shocks and all that when we take it in, but this truck is rough, man. If the roads are good, you're great.
Yeah,
But if they ain't,
it's torture.
you feel everything. Like
yeah.
when I get done driving, I got a headache, and it ain't because of frustration. It's because I beat my head in the ceiling 4 or 5 times. Like that's how rough
It's
this
bad.
thing is. And it don't make sense because it's the nicest and the newest that we've drove. It's got a lot of nice features, but it just, I don't know. We
Yeah.
drove all these same roads in older trucks, and it was never that bad. I mean, a rough
Well, it
road's
was
a rough
bad.
road.
The road, I mean,
Yeah,
the
a rough road
roads
is a
that
rough
we've been
road.
on, they're bad roads, like I-70.
But on here, they
But-
feel way worse for
Yeah.
some reason. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but they do. Like that, it will be enough for me not to want to buy this truck
Yeah, just because of how rough it is.
It is. And maybe it could be the shocks or something like
And
that.
it could be these big ass tires. Like they got some oversized tires
Yeah,
on
there
this
is some
truck.
big tires on there, and the airbags and
Yeah.
all that. I make sure there's no kind of issue with it. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's just because of the way it's made. It's not this whole sleeper and cab is not one
But
piece.
I looked under there yesterday. The cab is literally sitting on the frame. Like there's no airbags or any air shocks or anything like that. It's literally sitting on the metal frame. But this part up here, it's got airbags and shocks. So when you're up here, you definitely should not be feeling the roughness like you would back there.
I think when I go to buy a
But
truck,
it's just as bad up here.
yeah, it is. Like I never bothered me before driving.
Yeah.
Like, but up here, like I said, it's just
And it could
everything on the
need,
road.
yeah, it could need some new shocks. You
That
know,
might help it, but I know when it comes to buying a truck, I think I'm gonna want one where it's all
together.
all
Yeah,
one piece.
yeah.
Unless it, when we take it in, the shocks are worn out and there's some other stuff that's causing it. But
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, I like the truck and I definitely like the situation that we're in. Everything was an upgrade. I mean,
Mhm.
that's my only complaint, I think, is
Yeah,
truck
but
being rough.
again, like I was saying, like you see a pothole. I mean, it's kind of hard to get around the pothole. The tires are massive.
Yeah.
Like those tires back there are massive.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna.
Yeah, we're
end
just
this
rambling
video.
at this point.
Yeah. I think we're gonna end this video here because, I'm sorry for the length on the videos. I know the last one was 50 minutes, and this one's probably gonna be close to that too. I'm trying to make them shorter, but I'm trying to get everything out in order to get caught up too.
See,
so-
I am completely opposite of that. If I have my people that I watch on YouTube, I love it when they put out an hour video because I want to see them. I want to see their video. I want to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
But then
I don't
everybody's
know.
like, oh, I need to keep my video at 30 minutes. But when I sit down and watch YouTube, most of the people I watch put out way longer videos than a 30-minute video.
Yeah, that's true.
And I
look at
like
it
watching their videos because of it.
I just look at it like sometimes people may not have time to watch an hour video, but they may be able to watch a 20 or 30 minute video. I don't know. Tell
I
me
mean,
what
yeah,
you
I
guys
guess
think in the
that's
comments.
true,
Like
but-
if you like seeing long videos or you'd like them to be shorter.
Yeah,
Let
I
me know
feel
in the
like if they
comments.
like your channel enough that they're watching your videos, I mean, if they're willing to watch a 30-minute video, it's because they like your channel enough to watch it. Why would they not want to watch a longer
Because
video?
Every video that I put out that's not an hour is because I cut a bunch of stuff to make it that way, because it could have been an hour.
No, he just creates another video.
Or I split it in half, yeah, but
To get
every
it all
video,
there.
what I'm saying, every video could be an hour if I
Yeah.
let it, because there's always that amount of content. Even if we talk about one load, we film enough to where
Yeah.
there's always content, and I try to, you know, not to cut too much stuff. But
Yeah.
anyway, tell me
kinda
what
hard
you
not
guys
to
think.
cut
I
a
know
lot
I've
of it,
asked you
though.
before, but let me know again. You like the
Yeah.
longer videos or the shorter videos, or what do you think will be a good number? But either way, we'll end this one here.
Yeah.
Halfway to Reno. We'll pick up the next video on our way to Reno.
Yeah, please
And,
like and subscribe. Leave us some comments. We answer all the comments.
Yeah.
Um,
And thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for watching our videos.
We
and
appreciate it.
subscribing, and we'll see you guys next Sunday.
bye.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, it's your best friend Reese here, and well, at least we made it halfway to Reno this time. I really hope you guys enjoy the video, especially the parts with Reese he. I mean the whole video. I said the whole thing, jeez. Whenever everybody knows Reese gonna blow up and be a big dog star. I mean, I could work for the Popo if I really wanted to. I just need to control my temper, so I don't scare the public. Anyway, remember, every mile is a story, so thanks for being part of ours. And of course, you guys already know Reese loves ya. I hope to see you next Sunday, guys. Bye-bye for now.
Glycerine, glycerine, bad moon wine again, bad moon wine again, and she falls around me. I needed you more, we wanted us less, could not kiss, just regress. Might just be clear, simple and plain. Well, that's just fine, that's just one of my names.